This is another addition to my video memorabilia. This is your boy. Search the stuff in her nest 87 or the American. And I call myself the American because people don't understand what our country is about. I wanted to explain the military industrial complex. I think the military, my family was just a fucking like they treated us just like fucking kittens or dogs, and they just fucking used a couple houses and niggas and just mixed them, kept the fucking kid rate high, and just let them stay strong and separate. You know what I'm saying? I have a white auntie. Her name is April, and she's married to my uncle Jacob Jr. You know what I'm saying? So I grew up seeing a white aunt. I'm light skinned. I believe that shit, hell, I could even have white DNA in me because back then, you could make someone however you wanted to. If the technology was there and they had the blood from celebrities, they could put anyone's DNA inside me for my mom or for whoever wanted. You know what I'm saying? They could have made me for my grandma. You know what I'm saying? Who knows who owns my soul? You know, but that's just how this game works. I know how life works, and it ain't about money or respect or power or fame or your abilities or nothing like that anymore. It ain't even about your reputation, because I see Peppy gets pussy all the time, and he's a piece of shit pedophile who fucking not only pedophile the fucking child, but his own seed. You know what I'm saying? Like, how fucking sick are you, dude? You know, and I know all of y'all are talking the shit about me, and I smelled AJ here, so I know Scott or someone from Riverside here is watching me too, so don't think I'm fucking slipping or sleeping on that. I came to Orange County and ended up getting locked up, but I was trying to address and see what was going on with y'all, so don't sit there and try to play me either on that end or with AJ and all of his shit, because, you know what I'm saying, I mean, I don't even want to go there, dude. But fucking the main reason why I'm making this video, I wanted to touch on pretty much the idea that people have that you know, just because I'm who I am, you know, they can treat me a certain way and it be different, and when I'm gone, have the party. It's like everywhere I go, everyone's having a great time until they see me, and then it's like the party's over. Don't let him have fun with us, you know, and that's so fucked. You know what I'm saying? Just wow. You know, I know my whole life I've been being spied on. You know what I'm saying? Probably been having spy tech inside of animals and fucking, you know, things around us growing up, because it was just a big fucking guinea pig experiment to see how you could fucking degrade and infiltrate and Trojan horse a fucking community unknowing. You know what I'm saying? And make them unknowing indentured slaves, and, you know, pretty much, like, I believe that's why North Korea is so powerful, and we have to see them, and they're starting to get turned around their image now, because I believe that when we went to war with them, they sent all of our black soldiers from the World War II who were combat ready. They sent them to Korea, and them niggas, they didn't get a good fucking deal, and they had to fight a uphill battle. Okay, they was traveling up treacherous terrain and mud and shit, and all of them was getting captured or killed. And, you know, the ones that got captured probably were killed or given jobs in the Korean government and made it strong like the American government. You know what I'm saying? And probably gave them intel and information about bases, and that's probably why a lot of bases got closed, because they became compromised based on POWs and information about economics and, you know, insider trading from lobbyists and corporate cronies. You know what I'm saying? With you know what I'm saying, like hedge fund honkies and shit, who want to keep people down based on their situation and their skin color, not their fucking outlook and their productivity, you know. So I already know what's going on with that, but my main thing is letting y'all know that I'm perfectly sane. If you see me talking to myself, I'm talking to myself because no one talks to me, and because it helps me come up with the best solution to the problem I'm facing. I don't have a schizophrenia or any kind of psycho problem. Okay, so you, baby, you can sleep with me. You can be my friend. We can go out to lunch, and I will be 100% good boy. You know what I'm saying? If I am a fucking creation, like but y'all know I don't gang bang. I'm a college student. I'm a nerd, but at the same time, I like to get down for mine. And I just the main problem in my life I notice it's been my family, and at this point right now, I'm just feeling like it's the women and the men for the first time ever. You know what I'm saying? At one point, it's always been either a man or a female, either, you know what I'm saying, mom or sis or one of the bros or cuz. But this time, I think it's actually I'm being attacked from all avenues now, and that's why I'm not receiving any flack from, you know, the white supremacists or the system or Mexicans, because it's it's Asians in my family. You know what I'm saying? Like, Asians have teamed up with my family against me. Like, not all Asians hate me. I'm not saying that. I met a lot of cool Asians. I'm alive. Trust me. I've always, if they wanted me dead, I'd be dead. I've been there on all of this shit. I've been from New York to California to Hawaii, in Texas. I was in Fort Hood. I was in Gatesville, and I've been through Dallas. I've been a lot of places, man. So, you know, if people wanted me gone, I would be gone. The thing is, they want to see me. And that's what people don't like, because they know if they pay me, then they're not going to see me anymore. And they don't want that to happen. They want to see me, and they want to see how I'm living and mimic my motherfucking movements. You know what I'm saying? So they can have a better life too. Because pretty much wherever I go, whatever I do, it's like someone's following me and doing it too. And then as soon as I get to a certain level, they contact the person who I contacted to get to that level and take it from me. And then the person flips on me, who hired me or who helped me get to where I was, But I think that's what the women in my family are doing. And there's a deal between either Pepe and whoever's the spokesperson for Jesse May and the Fraser / Gatson / Nelson side, between them and the Hutchinsons. It's for Hutchinsons to get the fucking good name back, and Charlie not have to be labeled a fucking pedophile, and have my good record when I die, and my mom's family take the monetary money. You know what I'm saying? And all of the fucking would have been baby mamas and kids I would have sired, and reverse it and just make every nigga in the street me, and just do that opposite with a female. Therefore, they completely cut off my American / Chicago / Savannah Plains Cherokee Indian lineage. You know what I'm saying? That's what the whole thing is, because I am Cherokee Indian, and they know that. And I went to the fucking temporary aid center the other day, and she asked me if I was black or white or whatever my ethnicity was, and I said I'm Cherokee Indian, I'm Native American. She said, oh, I don't have that, I'm just gonna put you as a other. So I said, whatever, you know what I'm saying? If that's what you want to put it. But I told you what I am. I said Native American, Cherokee, probably some black. But ultimately, I consider myself Indian because that's what my parents told me on both sides. And not to mention, I don't. I'll be the first to tell you, I don't feel like a regular black person when I speak to black people. We have a lot in common, but a lot of the same diet. But at the same time, I don't vibe like them, and they don't see the shit that I see, and they don't do what I do, and they don't take the chances I take. You know what I'm saying? They can't move around unimpeded alone. They need guidance, you know what I'm saying? They need help, which isn't a bad thing. I need help too, but I'm more like a feral cat. I roam and I scourge and scurry for shit. I'm not a crab, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't bottom feed. I scurry for the good shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't bottom feed like a rat, like a rat or a cockroach, think it's you're tough in terms of animals. But I go for the good shit. But most people are like dogs, and they need someone to control them, whether it be a female with sex, or it be a relative who's older with the whole elder attitude. I transcended that shit a long time ago, you know what I'm saying? So I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, you know, like, nigga, it's about the money, and if you're trying to hurt me, or if you're causing me to hurt somebody else, that's what it's about. But I'm letting y'all know, I know what my family is doing, and I know everything that everyone has to gain. You know, I believe the only reason I'm alive is because of the United States military and the good people I've met along the road who have witnessed that I haven't been a bad person. You know, so that's the deal with this video. I just wanted to address my family on both ends, both male and females. It doesn't make any difference which one gets the credit for the actual hit. Either way, everyone makes out like a bandit. Plus, I mean, I already know my sister, man, and she knows I've been rapping for a long time, and she tried to have her daughter make a song when I came back from Honolulu called Drippin' Sauce. Ironically, after someone just had me dripping sauce after busting my fucking head in Hawaii. So, you know, making, you know, diss songs about me with my enemies, you know, it's mind-boggling. And I believe women love me more than anything in the world, because it's all making sense now. Like, evil is good, like shit. Because if Ty knew that PJ did all of that stuff to me as a baby, or that he killed me and was living around me, still treat me like shit, and fucking, you know, if she knew that shit and that's why she shot him 6 times, you know what I'm saying? And if my sister's so-called bad baby daddy knew that my family did what they did to me, and that's why he treated my sister like shit and cheated on her, and always, you know, treated me good and treated me like with respect, because he knew I was a gangsta ass nigga, you know, I see now that's what it was. And that, you know, Turtle, or they really liked me. Turtle really liked me, and everyone who I always thought was bad was really good. You know, and my brother Taisha, you know, Walker, you know what I'm saying? I saw a girl look like her in Compton. But I'm not scared to go any other side of town. I know I got relatives here in California based on DNA swapping and selling on the black market. So trust me, I've been to a lot of jails, and I know people been around me while I'm sleeping. So who knows who got my DNA in them or what they're doing with it. So who have my fingerprints? Anyone could say they're me, or anyone can make a video of someone of me at any age doing some shit and say it's real legit and it's me, and it's not. But they got my cells, so they know they can do this shit. That's what I'm telling you guys. Please believe me when I tell you I've never done anything gross or nasty. I have, you know, gotten high, but who doesn't get high when everything's over? You know what I'm saying? And right now it's looking like everything's almost over, because I'm like biting my nails waiting on this letter from the ECMC college loan company, this letter of reinstatement saying that I can go back to college, so I can go to financial aid advisor at either Santa Monica College or UCLA, or, you know, Southern California, University of Southern California. But until I get that letter, I have to just sit around and be a fucking bum. Like, I can't even focus on music, and when I do, it comes out crappy, tacky, and otherwise wacky. So I'm not gonna sit there and fuck up good material that I know my mind just needs to be housed, filtered, and focused for. So all of that stuff that my family thinks they're gonna steal from me, you can have it. Google knows what it all is about. And when I die, I hope that whatever organizations was following me and had their hands tied behind their back as my family pillaged, raped, and destroyed all of my opportunities as they came and as they, you know, left. I appreciate it if when I die, the moment I take my last breath, you destroy every fucking thing everywhere of anyone who fucking traded on the sanctity of the American free will in Orange County and otherwise elsewhere on the mainland only. You know what I'm saying? Start at home. You know, after I die, start at home, man. Take out whoever's doing this shit in America, and after y'all fucking weed out and destroy all of the fucking anti-American sentiment, or, you know, wage slaves, or sellers of kids, you know, it's not even human trafficking. You can call it genome trafficking now, because people are having kids and killing them, or killing kids of people they have access to, and taking all of that stuff that kid would have had. Like, say for instance, like, you know, a celebrity can get your DNA and make some stuff, and, you know, it's basically a person like you making something you wouldn't make, but they're getting the money while you're still a kid. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, people are robbing kids now. So just be careful. Don't let anyone watch your kids. You know, I would love to have kids, but people think I'm fit to even fuck or be friends. So I don't think kids is in the, you know, near term plan for me. But it's still an open observation. You know, I'm still peeping for opportunities for girls who seem like mother material. But I'm gonna tell you, I don't give a fuck what people say about me or how I came about. I love white women, and I believe I died fighting for that right. And you know, in the past, if I was living in the past life, I believe that I would have only probably been talking to white women, because I'm in America, I'm an American, and I don't feel like my women understand the importance of us doing everything like white people, not just some things like white people. Okay, we talk like them, we spend their money, we live like them, we build houses and live indoors like them in Masonic structures. We need to be just as selective when it comes to procreation as a certain ratio of the white people have control of with their population. We need to do that as copper caramel colored people, and black people need to do it as black people, and I'm talking real black people. And you know, your mestizos of blacks, which are just a mix of all kinds of people, and they're like brown or pecan brown or whatever. You know, they need to, you know, basically just disperse themselves amongst the fucking other more dominant colors and just love each other. Because if we don't do something now, and we keep letting this racial tension and complexion competition kill families, like literally kill families that could create awesome shit like ours did before we turned against each other and everybody made us hate each other's guts. You know, like we would be so much more better. And if this happening with a black family, or a so-called minority family from the military, you know, a maroon colony family, imagine how many white families is happening with, and how larger of a scale it is with them, with the corporations and fucking real estate that they deal with, not just fucking music or a song or you know, child support or things like that. Us poor people who are still royalty are dealing with, you know. So it is what it is. But I believe the secret of the American military was always people like my dad and my mom. You know, people who was willing to go above and beyond for the call of duty, even if it meant killing and indiscriminately killing your own kind. And that's bad, but it's what the military has created. And I just don't agree with the killing a baby like I was killed. If that's what happened, if I was saved and I'm intact and I'm the real me and everything's good, then yeah. But I'm just saying, don't call me black, and don't think that, like, when I go to places and they say, "Oh, are you black? Or you whatever?" and I say, "Oh, I'm Cherokee Indian, I'm Native American." Don't think I'm saying other to be a bitch, okay? I'm saying that because I've been a lot of places and black people did not show up for me with no fucking care packages and say, "Oh, this is your black package or your black card." Or they ain't help me get off the streets. They ain't fucking give me any kind of support when I was fucking showing them that I was capable of learning. They always was just jealous and just ready to fucking be hating on some shit. And whenever there was good black people around, they always was made to feel bad for liking me or showing some fucking fake doctored or whatever evidence or something that they claim was me. Or sometimes it may have been real actual, you know, spy cams people had when I came around, and, you know, really some shit that I did that was like fucked up or not cool, but I was high and hungry or was trying to get something really bad from them, and the only way to get it was to do what they was asking to do. It was fucked up, you know what I'm saying, which is violent or, you know, whatever, you know. And out here it's a lot of, you know, sexual weird things that people want, you know what I'm saying. I don't know, like, you know, I don't know. I've not been fucked by a gay dude, and I have not sucked no gay dude's dick, and I have not fucking raped a girl, but I'm almost starting to think that's what women want me to do. So I don't know, man. It's this weird feeling. I just almost have a feeling that that's what women want, is for me to fucking rape them and say he raped me, so that they can have me go to jail for 20 years or 10 years on some fucking aggravated assault shit. And then whoever wants to live my life can emerge while I'm sitting in jail on a rape charge. Which, if that is the case, and that is what happens because I can't hold back my manly mode, then I'm gonna make sure she's very hot. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, take note. If you want to get raped, now is not the time to be experimenting with me, because you will get what you want. So don't fuck around with me. Don't tease me. Don't fuck around and play around with me. If you say something nice to me, thank you, but I will keep it cordial. But at the same time, if you do some shit that's leading on, man, don't be trying to call the cops when I ask you for your number or ask you if you want to go hang out somewhere, because I'm going to be doing it. From here to wherever I end up, you know, I'm about to get the ticket, you know what I'm saying, to go to court. So, you know, whatever. And if I don't go to court, then, you know, hey, that's a bullshit case anyway, and they need to throw it out, because it wasn't even a fucking robbery. It was a fucking accident. It was a misunderstanding, and there was no monetary value taken from the bitch. She was just on some old Asian hate blackie shit, and I wasn't feeling it, because I'm already being hated by the black community, and to be mistaken for someone who's some demagogue of that community when they treat me like shit is really a smack in the face, and it more enrages me. So yeah, this is what happens in Tony land. But just gonna let you women know I love you. But if you think that my mom made me based off some cloning shit, and that she owns everything to me, or that I'm a product of my grandma so she owns me, that's why no women don't talk to me, because they haven't gotten the okay from my big granny. Give it a break, because my granny wasn't there with me in college courses when I was taking the placement test. She wasn't with me when I was on the street sleeping in the fucking slums. You know what I'm saying? If she was just giving people the word to not kill me, which isn't really cool, because you're making that situation happen where I'm homeless, you know what I'm saying, by not giving me my inheritance and doing the shady shit that you're doing to try to live longer and fuck more, you know what I'm saying. Which, it doesn't matter, man. California or California, there's enough space for both of us from now on. Like, there's no reason for someone to be like, oh, the male version of us is here, so we got to be here too. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me be somewhere and be unique and let people love me, instead of everywhere I go sending a fucking gravy train of fucking hoochies and relatives to say, oh, don't fuck him, fuck me. You get me pregnant, we kill that nigga and take his name, and you can become Antonio, and I'll be your wife, and we just spend all the money I know about that nigga don't know about that he got. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that's what's gonna happen and what's going on. So don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me. And I love my women of all races, my others, and my white women so much. Thank you. And I still got love for minorities and black women, man. But hey, you're the most dangerous, because you're the poorest and you have least of all women. So you are the most dangerous and the most hungry and driven to fucking do dirt and hurt me and make me want to kill myself, or you, or both of us, like probably what happened to my parents and me, and made this fucking miniature clone that you observe. But I still think I'm a beast. I'm pretty strong, and I can walk in steel toe boots, which is a trait that's not normal of the weaker replicates, because they're not strong enough. So I'm obviously either still the real me or a different breed of, or generation of, the fucking models they was making in the 80s. But 1987 is the year I was born, just like the 87 interstate in California. But you know, I know there's a Miss 88, and she's out here doing that same thing I just talked about, with guys trying to hunt me. But I don't have a problem with you, baby. You won't be mine, and help me make my next ultra child. There's never going to be another me, by the way, because that's the only way to make her, is if me and 88 were to meet and mate. But we're not going to do that. And you know, she's 88. Y'all gave her life. The Chinese see her. She gets a restaurant named after her. All kind of people saying Miss 88. All this 88 jive I seen on shirts and shit. It says they say what is it called, free since 1988. I seen a shirt wearing somebody, like some revolution happened in 1988. You know what I'm saying? And I know the world sees the girl me and not me. But remember one fucking thing, and I'm gonna leave y'all with this, and all of that bullshit on some racial war game, because it's not. It's about love and hate. And right now, a whole species of women is displaying hate to one man, and that's unfair. That's not fair. You know you want me, and you know I want you, and you know I'm harmless, and I just want one thing: consensual sex. Like, I don't want to go to jail on some primitive shit, on some primitive predator shit, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know, I just wanted to let y'all know these things, and pretty much, women, it's not a racial or gender war game, okay? It's about a good man being framed and sullied and being made a Manchurian candidate, and still displaying the characteristic of patriotism, which is fight till the end. Don't kill yourself or be a coward, and don't run. You know, and I was in the National Guard, so running for me would be leaving the United States. So whatever I got coming, I gotta get it in America. So I love whoever loves me, and I'm sorry for whatever happens. If something bad happens, I'm so happy and stoked that the people of Burbank accepted me, and that Los Angeles let me roam about for 2 months on bail from the bullshit and lies that they're trying to frame me with, and the gay cops in San Francisco trying to pin me with, to see me in jail and take advantage of my fucking masculinity. You know what I'm saying? Put me in hostile environments with feces and fucking degrading shit around. And every once in a while, or once a week, a female guard come and let you smell her. You know, so I know I'm being dehumanized. So I'm ready for it. If you are anyone who's in the same boat, stand with me. And just like I said, that's why they're trying to say all of this racial shit about me, and I don't. You drop my jaw, my dick is like 7-8 inches when hard. I'm just a normal guy. You know what I'm saying? Black people, I'm sorry, but I love you, and you did a lot for me. I did a lot for you, but not right now. It's about me. Please don't ride my coattail. When you see me, you're just another human. Don't think that we got some special connection, because it's not. You know what I'm saying? And I just want you to do well with your life, just same as a white person or Mexican or Indian that I come across. So don't think that I'm partial to anybody, or don't think that I hate you anymore for letting me down and not being there for me when I was out there begging everyone for help, going from state to state, begging, pleading with people. You know what I'm saying? Taking money from people who are really hurting me, and using the money they give me as justification to take more money from me in another region and keep my reputation sour where I'm at, and hold me down and weigh me down and keep me bad off. And I'm thinking they're my friend, and they're really hurting me. So, you know, right now I just love my mom. That's all I love. And I don't think she's on it, but, you know, I don't know what's going on right now. And that's it. I'm done with this shit. And I just want you guys to know that I wrote a lot of good poetry, and I love to write. I don't mean to seem like a sorry sap or anything like that, but I just believe that y'all wouldn't even see my face for the last 30 years had it not been for North Korea releasing the DNA of the people who ended up being my parents. You know what I'm saying? Like, I believe that in the 60s, around that time, after, shit settled down, and they started, coming back to America, the POWs and or the fucking clones that they were making. You know what I'm saying? So there's a reason North Korea is good, and if it's because they retained a certain portion of the African American community slash Cherokee and minority soldiers that fought in the Civil War and the Korean War, kudos to them. Thank you. China as well. You know what I'm saying? But right now, I know no one likes me, and I'm just trying to stress right now that this is still America. I don't have no problem with no other Armenia, Australia, Anglos, white people. I don't have no problem with nobody, but don't be trying to change America and make it a place where I can't be too. And if I can go, and if other people can go to a so-called white area who ain't white, I can. Don't be trying to tell me because 200 years we respected y'all mind and y'all opinion and y'all freedom to be segregated, and we never came in your neighborhoods and you still treat us like shit. You know what I'm saying? And other countries, other people come here who ain't even from white countries, and y'all let them do the same things like they're from white countries better than us, and it's supposed to be okay, and that's not cool. That's the problem I have, is don't be selectively being racist or just being like, oh, this person is about to be rich, I'm gonna be racist to him and keep them poor so that I can steal their money. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just fucked up. And if my family was sellouts, and that's why I have a white auntie in a time when there was supposed to be no racial interbreeding, that's why. I mean, if my family was the first fucking one of the first batches, then I am entitled to a shelter, a bunker of my own property, my own home. I'm entitled to this, my own home, to protect myself. And enough supplies, at least to last me for 6 months to a year while I regroup before y'all put the hit on me and kill me. There's got to be some investor out there who is willing to work with me, or just see me out and just fucking let me disappear, and just time and time again shell out an audio book every other year or so, and just live in a cabin with my beautiful wife of my choosing, and just we if y'all don't want us having kids because y'all done stole our DNA and want to live our lives as us, cool, just fucking no kids. We'll just be able to just be with each other. But I just want one girl, and I know there's one lady out there for me, and I know I just want to meet you before I go to jail, because I want someone to visit me. I don't want to feel like I don't have anybody. My mom is getting sick, and not to mention that ain't love. That ain't the kind of love I need. I need love like a Bonnie and Clyde type of love, like Rapunzel type of love, or fucking Hansel and Gretel, or some, you know what I'm saying, like some real either romantic shit or companion, brother, ride or die friendship shit, like of a female, because males are always driven to steal and hurt and kill. Only females, and if push come to shove, if I die at the hands of a female, I respect their kill tactics way more than some nigga who just shoots me because they know that they can't beat me. At least a woman knows that she has to sacrifice something, whether it be sexual inhibition or drug use. She's gonna have to do something to get close enough to me to kill me. So that is what it is. But I want to let y'all know I'm not stupid, and I'm fully aware, and I'm sorry to my family, but bring it. I'm fucking here, and I want to hurry up and fight in public so people can see it and know that I'm fucking right, and I won if I win. You know, if I lose, I'll be dead. I won't give a fuck. Durant.